Hello, hello. Alright, I'm afraid this temporary setup, the camera's too close to the cards, but I will make it work so that you can see them. And I really appreciate your patience with this. Need to ask about the shutdown day. What is it now? 28, 29, 30, 31, I don't know. This is like the worst advent calendar ever. Every day you open the little slot and find out, oh, there's nothing in it for employees, for government employees. And they're suffering and their families are suffering. And I'm trying not to let my emotions run away with me, but I get really cranky when I start hearing stories about children not getting their medication, people losing their homes. Yeah, I get cranky. Okie dokie. Well, all right, what's going on with the shutdown? Pelosi disinvited Trump for the State of the Disunion address. Trump canceled, not only just canceled Pelosi's ability to take a military plane to visit the troops in Afghanistan. I mean, it's not something you do for fun. You do that to show appreciation, to get information on the ground to support the troops. It's not like a vacation. She wasn't going to Monaco or something stupid. And since 9/11, because she is third in line to the presidency, the Speaker of the House is supposed to travel military. But then they tried setting up commercial flights, and all the information about that was leaked. So for security reasons, the whole thing's been scrapped. So that's even more wasted man hours. I mean, seriously. Do you remember on NBC Nightly News, there used to be the Fleecing of America? They used to have this ongoing segment. It's like, this is, at this point, we've got like flocks and flocks and flocks of sheep. All right, shut down. Oh, Trump just feels so petulant. I know the meme about the Trump toddler is really worn down, but it's really worn out, but gosh, it's appropriate. Ann Coulter, I hope you're happy. Children suffering. Rush Limbaugh, I don't know. I wonder if these people have a conscience. Because seriously, they're not stupid. Ann Coulter and Rush Limbaugh, for all the problems I have with them, they're not stupid people. They know what this is doing. So, it's just a bunch of fractious arguing. But it feels like people are blaming Trump. And he doesn't have a good argument for this. He just kind of has this one thing he's just beating to death. And there's so many arguments to get the government running again. Longest government shutdown in U.S. history. Thanks, Trump. In the past, we didn't know how good we had it. I mean, that's really the one thing about this whole happening, is that I think people didn't appreciate how well our government did work. All the things that we all complained about, that now it's like, oh, gosh. Remember when the right-wing media went absolutely nuts when President Obama wore a tan suit or something? It's like, yeah, this is just chaos. It's just chaos. It's trash building up. It's things not being maintained. People going without work, and the two sides really fighting, and the people stuck in the middle. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. That feels like the two sides. These are the people caught in the middle. That's what that feels like. And this is almost, I know this is coming down from this eclipse, or the moon, eclipse moon, but it almost feels like this is just fighting back and forth, and then all the people are down here, and those who are really suffering. And they're all just looking up at this nonsense. Okay, so they're reading Swift stupidity. He has to have a wall, he has to have it now, no compromise, It's kind of the crusader, and this is speed, and since this is a chariot horse, the armor, they're kind of related, so. Yep. Stupid idiot speed. Above the reading, Trump thinking he's doing a great thing, and his base is going to love him, and the people are ultimately going to love him, and Coulter and Rush Limbaugh, and yeah, blah 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 in future. Let's see what else we've got here. This is working something out. Well, this is definitely someone working something out. We know Pelosi's been passing bill after bill after bill to get the government reopened, but McConnell won't take them up. And that doesn't feel like McConnell. That feels like someone working on legislation. Let's have a little bit. I want to see more around what's around this home environment. Again, it kind of feels like the moon card, where it feels like, yeah, in his mind that's the president, and these are all the people fighting over it, and then they're just regular people just suffering and trying to work and not getting paid, and it's just generally this is the card of hope, and it's major arcana, so it's a major force, but it's definitely there's definitely force behind this. But again, she's a regular person and trying to make things work here, whereas the fighting's kind of going on up there. Hopes and fears. Trump is actually what this feels like for hopes and fears. It's like the hope that this comes up often with Trump and corruption. The kind of overgrown. It can be a very lovely card, but when this comes up at times like this, it's this weed of crime that bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. And it's waiting for Mueller, waiting for the corruption to come forward, to be made more obvious. We're hoping that it's enough to knock the GOP into not following this guy anymore. What other people see? That the government and most of these people negotiating have stupid amounts of money. They don't have to worry. And Trump can get up and walk out of a meeting. Or Pelosi can just say, no wall, no wall. But they're sort of abnegating their responsibility. That's what that feels like. All right, final outcome. That's Mueller. That feels like court cases forcing parts of the government to reopen. This is Mitch McConnell playing his fiddle while Ron Burns. Yeah, I honestly wish these. I do wish these readings weren't quite as partisan as they are, because I wish the country wasn't as divided as it is. And I wish there was, I mean, I know Republicans, and I know decent Republicans. And there are rotten scoundrel Democrats out there too. I'm not saying that one side is always right, the other side is always wrong. Good boy, good kitty. But it's what it feels like. McConnell just fiddling. This feels like court cases. We're opening part of the government, and then Mueller. Mueller finally. Where are you, Silent Bob? Where are you, Silent Bob? Honestly, it feels like it's just going to keep going. It's not going to. This feels like a long time. It's ridiculous. All right, well, that's what I've got so far. I wish there was something more. I wish the energy was more positive. Trump playing emperor. People caught in the middle. So, yeah, open that advent calendar for the day and it's empty. But we will get through this. We will, okay? So hang in there. And even Zen Kitty says, hang in there. All right. And thank you for watching.